Hi, I'm Colby. I'm the head of quality control and production here at Fitzel Music Products. Right now, we are pressing a fine little color between both these presses. Let's go take a look. All vinyl starts out in a little granular form. Right now, what we're using is recycled material, as well as virgin or unpressed material. It all starts out like this. It's PVC or polyvinyl chloride, same stuff that your water pipes are made out of. What happens is we have a vacuum system that pulls the material up and drops it down here into our hopper. It then gets fed through our extruder at about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and it melts it down into a nice little biscuit shape, what we call a preform. You can come over here and take a look at it. 300 degrees, and then we have our preform right there, and it basically all comes out looking like very thick toothpaste. It's very hot. Once our preform is made, we're gonna have it deposited right there in the middle of the press, and then we're gonna squeeze that vinyl at about 2,000 pounds per square inch. And as you can see here, we rinse and repeat that loading process. Our center labels here, a lot of people will think that they're stickers. They're not stickers. They're a very special kind of heat-treated paper, and they almost feel like very thick magazine paper. Inside the press, we have a set of stampers. We have a stamper for the A side, which is on the bottom, and a stamper for the B side, which is on the top. The stampers are the exact negative of the record, so that when they compress, the vinyl will flow across those ridges and eventually turn into grooves once it's done pressing. So when the press goes back up, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have about 300 degrees worth of steam go through those stampers, and then once the steam cycle is done, we're gonna flush it out with cold water in order to get the record to actually set and cool off. So right now, we've got water at about 80 or 90 degrees running through those stampers, after which the press is gonna open, and we're gonna come over here to this trim station, where we then trim off all of the excess. This excess is called flash, and it's what we can use in order to recycle the record. It's also very useful in transporting the record from point A to point B, so that the press is never actually touching the grooves themselves. The only thing that the press is touching is this little flash material to get it to move from the back to the front. It ultimately gets trimmed off, and we save it all down there to then recycle later. After it gets trimmed off, we have a nice little record.